Man, so everybody has a cool story about how people met and came together, but you guys have known each other since what, '07?
Yeah, 2007.
So how did that all happen?
I met a guy in the seduction community who actually got laid a lot. Well, fuck this
Yeah, go
man!
figure,
Wow! He's got like 3, 4, 5 girlfriends. Like I didn't. So yeah, I was very excited to meet him.
Yeah, he actually hunted me down because this guy's obsessed with like finding out who actually gets any kind of results in this industry, and he'd been searching and hadn't found anyone, and then he heard about me and came and hunted me down back when I was a bit of a musician bum who was just doing my thing in Melbourne, Australia.
Oh, we got introduced by some lair dude.
No, let me ask you guys this.
Yeah.
I'll say this. You guys don't share this opinion, but who was that fucking idiot guy from Australia that?
Alex Coulson.
Yeah, yeah. when you guys said finally a guy that gets laid, I was like,
Yeah.
that because he was kind of the standard for. Well, I mean, it wasn't only
First
there was some
mover,
other guys,
the first
but
mover in
yeah,
Australia.
Yeah,
Yep.
really big kind of like name dude that came out of there.
There was quite a. It's funny. It's a bit of an interesting scene. The Australian seduction scene of around those years, 2006, 7, 8. It was really good. Like there was a bunch of guys that came out of that who most of them now are not dating coaches. They're just like DJs or like drug dealers or whatever somewhere else.
DJ.
But guys who were fucking really good and you know, it's like when there's a music scene somewhere, like in New Zealand, for example, dub music is really good. You're like, why? I don't know. It's just like something appears and then everyone bounced off each other. And that period, there was about 4 or 5 of us who hooked up in Melbourne, Australia, and really exploded in terms of growth and ability, and we learned a lot off each other.
Yeah.
And completely in isolation to the US scene. None of us
Yes,
got
totally.
involved with it.
Totally. Because, one, you guys came up with something different. I mean, you guys actually both came up with something different yourselves, but you can see that it is separate from what was happening in the U.S. And the U.S. kind of grew up in this other way, and then even U.K. and some European stuff. But yeah, man. So what was that like when you guys first met each other and to see each other grow?
I mean, watching James grow has been astounding. He's always been a really impressive guy, but I mean, you know, watching his speech the other day, I mean, it's just phenomenal. I've actually written down somewhere what I get out of it, but yeah, I mean, he's just spiritually. I mean, his skills with women have always been good, but I mean, he's gone to a completely different level. I feel he's grown a lot as a coach too. Which once you've coached hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of guys, not 15 at a time like some guys do it. You just learn from every guy. So it's like it's 7 years, but he's sort of grown 20 or 30. Travel would obviously, any man who travels in a big way is just going to experience personal growth. I don't think you can really compete with any other way.
And so what was James Maclane like?
James was, he was I mean, the interesting thing about James is his story is that he came from a very low place with women, and he grew up in this following the societal model, which was, study hard, get a good
How
job.
old were you when you had gotten involved with it?
I managed to stay a virgin until 27. I don't think that even counts. 'Cause
Really?
I was inside her like 2.5 minutes, and then I was with her 2 or 3 days, and then I got like that much wood, and she was really sweet. She jumped on top, grabbed the thing at the base, and got something more in there, and then she swiveled around a bit. And I saw these tits in front of me. I went, whoa! And it was another 4 years till I got my second shot. But
Really?
yeah, just so repressed. So I got to be successful. I got to have money. I got to have muscles. Went to the gym and built the muscles. I got to be cool. I got to be good at sport. I got to be all these fucking things before a woman will ever consider me. So I know a lot of guys out there probably have that sort of mind. You might not have been a virgin, but you might just be with a girl that you're like, why am I with this girl?
Man,
but you're too scared to leave because you're not.
Actually,
confident enough in
James,
yourself.
continue on with.
Well, yeah. So I mean, we did things very differently because for me, growing up, it was about music and experience and drugs and people, and so I incrementally learnt to be good with girls over a period of 10 years, whereas he did the crash course, where it's was it like 31 when you kind of quit the whole finance game, and he just went on this endless loop of the world, and I'm a well-traveled man. I've done like 40 countries or something like that, and he's done over 100.
Wow.
He's the most well-traveled person that I think I've ever met. Because I think he was really trying to make up for that lost time where you were just like, fuck it, I'm going to go and experience as much of life as I can through travel, through women, through self-expression, through spirituality. And that was what I really liked about him, was that for a guy, you know, starting out on a very different path when you're in your 30s, most people have already calcified by that time.
Yes,
You know,
yeah.
That's like, well, I
Yeah.
know what I am, and you just do what you're doing. And he just, you know, flipped and did the complete opposite, because he knew that, well, if I keep doing this, I'm just going to waste my fucking life.